there. Ever wondered what happened after God made the first man, Adam? Let's go back to the garden and find out what. After God made the world, He placed Adam in a beautiful garden called Eden. This garden was filled with colorful flowers, tall trees, and sweet fruits of every kind. Rivers sparkled like diamonds, birds sang cheerful songs, and animals played happily. And guess what? Adam wasn't alone for long. God said, "It's not good for man to be alone," so He made a helper just right for him. God made Eve from one of Adam's ribs, and when Adam saw her, he was amazed. She wasn't like the animals. She was special. Adam and Eve were the first people ever made, and they lived in God's perfect garden. They walked with God, talked with Him, and took care of all the animals and plants. But God gave them one special rule. Just one. He said, "You may eat from any tree in the garden, except one. Do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you do, you will surely die." God gave them this rule to help them stay safe and close to Him. Can you guess what happened next? One day, a sneaky serpent crawled up to Eve. He whispered lies and tried to trick her. "Did God really say you can't eat from any tree?" he asked. Eve shook her head. "No, we can eat everything, except that one tree. If we eat it or even touch it, we'll die." The serpent hissed, "You won't die. God just doesn't want you to be like Him, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit. It looked so yummy, and the serpent's words made her curious. So, she took a bite. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. Suddenly, everything changed. They looked down and realized they were naked. Soon, God came looking for them and they hid from God. But can you really hide from God? "Adam, where are you?" God asked gently. He already knew what happened, but he wanted Adam and Eve to tell the truth. Adam said, "I heard you, and I was afraid, so I hid." God asked, "Did you eat from the tree I told you not to?" And instead of telling the truth, Adam said, "It was the woman. Eve gave it to me." Then God asked Eve, "What have you done?" And Eve said, "It wasn't me. The snake tricked me." Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the snake. No one wanted to take responsibility. God was sad, because disobeying Him brings pain. But He still loved them. He told them there would be consequences for their choice. They had to leave the garden. But God didn't leave them. Before they left, God made clothes for them from animal skin. And even though they disobeyed, He promised one day, someone would come to defeat the serpent and make everything right again. That promise was Jesus. When we make mistakes, we should be honest, because God always knows the truth. And even when we mess up, He still loves us. Telling the truth isn't always easy, but it's always right. And no matter what, God's love is always with you. Like, subscribe, and share, so more little hearts can hear God's big story.